friends, welcome back to my channel. We're off to a new year, which means it's time to start working on more products from my hoarding closet. So I did a lot of thinking about what I wanted to do for this year. For a while I was doing seasonal challenges, and then last year I picked up my Finish 6 and 6, and I finally decided that what I want to do this year is just a rolling body care 10 challenge, essentially. I really felt like Project Pan, like just having a rolling Project Pan with my cosmetics worked out really well, and I had a lot of progress and was able to get into like a consistent schedule of updates. And so that's what I want to do with body care. So what I've done is I've chosen 10 different items to start with. It may not always be 10, but I'm going to start with 10, and then each month I will update you guys. As always, I will be keeping spreadsheets where I will track all of the items that I have, what their value is, and as I use them up, what the total is for how much I'm using up in dollars worth of product. So there are some brand new items in here, some items that you've seen before. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have 2 items that I think I've only used once or not at all that I want to bring into the challenge. The first is a triple moisture body cream from Bath & Body Works. This is in Morocco Orchid and Pink Amber. This is not seasonally appropriate, but it is from 2014. It's one of 2 really old body creams that I just haven't gotten around to. And just like in 2018, I'm gonna keep pushing forward in this belief of like, I don't need to just use seasonal products, because before I realized this, I was buying a lot of scents that I liked in any format I could find them, but the reality is this kind of scent I only really like in the summer, and I'm not using body creams in the summer because my skin just can't take in all of that moisture because it's so hot and muggy here in the New England area. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this used up. I have another one, again, not seasonally appropriate, but I'll probably push that off. I haven't started using this yet, and I won't start using it because I have like 75, if not 80% of another lotion that's, I think, 1 or 2 body usages away from being done. So once I work through that, I'll be pulling this in, so I have no starting mark, but wish me luck on this not seasonal appropriate scent. The other thing that I have that I think I've used just one time is from Fortune Cookie Soap. It's the Dark Side Face Mask. I am back into my wanting to use up tubs of product, and this is a clay mask, so I think it's a good time of year to be doing it because I tend to have sometimes the occasional breakouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this basically once a week is my plan. The only bummer to using this is if I absolutely love it the way I loved the other clay masks from their Guardians of the Galaxy line, I won't be able to get it again because they don't make it anymore, but that's also why I want to use it up. I'd rather be discovering skincare in my collection that I can repurchase frequently versus just the sort of one-off masks that Fortune Cookie Soap produces. Another item that I've been kind of working on, but I officially want to document it here so that I will keep working on it, is the Sandy Claus salve from Fortune Cookie Soap. I have a number of these salves in my various seasonal boxes, and I really didn't know what to do with them because they also would give you cuticle butters. So originally I was like, well, what's the difference between a salve and a cuticle butter? And I have finally figured out a usage for these salves, and it's for my crusty elbows, which sounds really gross, but it's just the truth, and we're friends, so I can share that with you. So I've noticed that even with putting on like lotion on my elbows, it's not enough. So every night I've been making it a habit, doing cuticle butter, doing a hand cream, putting on some lip balm, and then salving up my crusty elbows. So this is where I am at. I have been using this a lot, but there's just a lot of product in here. You don't go through it this fast. And like I said, I have a number of these in varying sizes. So if I could get these used up this year, that would be phenomenal because I really just don't want to keep having all these tiny little tins hanging around in my apartment. Next up, we have one that I'm sure you're all very familiar with. It's the Dove Pure Care Dry Oil for Hair. This lady, can't get rid of her. I've had her for a long time. She's been in a number of challenges, as you can see here, but the official starting point I have is at this point. There's not a ton in here, but in the winter of all times, I don't necessarily use oil as consistently as I will in the summer. And the reason for that is because a lot of times in the winter, especially on the weekends when I shower and wet my hair, I end up blow drying it. And to help with the blow drying process, because I hate blow drying my hair and I'm not very good at it, I use the L'Oreal blow dry spray. And if I were to use L'Oreal blow dry sprays and the oil, it's too much. My hair can't take in all of that product. And I have pretty thick, coarse hair, but but that L'Oreal spray can be somewhat heavy. Like, I feel like if you have thin hair, there's no way you could use it. And so because of that, I won't do an oil. Same thing with like, if I do a hair mask once a week, I won't use an oil. So we're talking like I maybe use this 3 or 4 times a week versus in the summer, I use it 7 times a week. So, you know, I definitely hope I get this gone in the next month, but I'm really not sure. I also have another full size, not of the Dove, but a different brand in my closet, and I just want to be itching and working on these oils because they take a really long time to use up. Now I have a product that I have not had to put in a challenge for a really long time, and it's a room spray. This is the Mad Hatter from the Tim Burton box from She Loves Cake. I don't really love this scent. I feel like it's just sort of off-putting in a weird way. Like I thought I would love it because it's blueberries, it's cheesecake, it's ice cream, it's bread, like it's got all these fun things in there that I love to eat. But just together, I don't feel like the scents layer that nicely, but I need a bathroom spray. So I have this starting point on here. We'll see how it goes. It has rose quartz in the bottom, which I don't really understand what those are doing. So I'm also a little confused on the product, but just all around, I've had 2 sprays from She Loves Cake and I haven't really loved either of them. Have some face items. First thing that I have is the Ole Henriksen Wonder Feel Double Cleanser. It's got olive and borage seed oils, blackcurrant extract. I had picked this up on, I think it was Black Friday, and I was really intrigued by this because I recently discovered cream cleansers again. I wanted to give it a try. The idea of it being a double cleanser but only being, you know, one product was really interesting, but I don't think it's jiving super great with my skin. The issue I have in the winter is that I have pretty normal skin, but occasionally, because my whole body is feeling a little bit drier, the air is drier, I like to use moisturizing or a little bit more nourishing products, but it's a very fine line I have to walk. If I have too much moisturization or if I use products that are too rich, it will break my skin out, and I feel like my skin hasn't been as clear as it normally is, and I can only think that it could be because of this product, but I still want to finish using it because the reality is, if you look at my progress, I don't have much left in here, and it's not like I'm getting these massive breakouts. It's just like, you know, a spot here or there, and I'm not 100% confident it's even being caused by this, so I'm just going to put this into the challenge, use it up, and then I don't think I would buy it again. My second skincare product that I have is the No. 7 Lift Illuminate Triple Action Serum. I've been using this since I've been using my Bye Bye Lines or Wrinkle Serum from IT Cosmetics. I have barely tapped into this. Ben, last year, right after Christmas was over, bought me a No. 7 like sample set that was like half off and saved it to give me for this Christmas. So I've been working through this because I can't imagine the shelf life on this is much beyond the 1.5 year mark. And then this wouldn't be a use it up challenge if I didn't have some shower products. So I have 2 shower gels. They are the current ones that I've had in my shower. The first is my Aloha Waterfall Orchid. Woo. I love this scent. I don't know what it is. I looked at the scent notes and nothing seems to like stand out for what I'm in love with, but I don't know what it is. I am infatuated with this scent, really happy to have it, and I'm not at all upset that I'm working on like a flowery scent right now because it's not like fruity florally, it's just straight floral and I love it. So this is where I am starting. You can see the line there. And then I have my more seasonally appropriate one that I'm kind of on, which is the Hot Cocoa and Cream. Love the packaging, love the little Santa. I could do without the vanilla musk inside here. I have got really good progress on this because I brought this to Maine with me when I was up for the holidays and Ben didn't bring anything with him, so he was also using it, which is why the progress is not equal on here, but I will keep rotating between these 2 every other shower. That way I will keep working on them, and once this is gone, because I'm sure it will go first, I can exclusively work on this guy. And then the last thing that I have is a exfoliant from my collection that I hate. This is the Vanilla Bean Noel Shea and Sparkle Scrub. I hate that there's sparkle in here. The scrub is not that great, and the packaging is horrendous for getting product out of. So I will eventually have to cut this open and put it into a Tupperware container because it just doesn't come out very well. But for now, I am at this starting point. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's the last one I have in this variety. If it's not, I only have one more, but I forced myself to work on a lot of these last year because they were all winter scents. But just not my favorite formulation of their scrubs. All right, guys, that is it for me in this starting point. I will see you back here in 1 month to do an update on where I'm at with these products. I would love to know your thoughts on how I'm tackling body care this year, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.